Just like getting ready for my next video, man. With this Losi Buggy, I'd like to fire up another City Park Nitro. I just wanted to show, I'm just kind of cleaning up my models right now. And I built this two-wheel RB7 a long time ago, man. I'm about to put it in the box, and it's just something I wanted to show. It's got a ball diff in the back. I believe this is a two-wheel drive car for running outside. I guess I built it in hopes of running a track in my backyard. But it's just a sick little two-wheel drive car for my collection. And yeah, I just like showing this stuff, so perhaps this can just be a bit of an intro for my next video, man. So I'm gonna just kind of keep moving some stuff around here, man, and reorganizing my new shop. Late. A little coffee at past noon. Little 140 coffee. Pretty good, man. Did my yoga this morning. Trudged to 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. yoga. And just came home and started moving shit around, man. Got a lot of changes coming at me. A lot. The biggest unexpected one is I got my job back, y'all. Yeah, I learned from my little month off, and the union got me my job back. So they pulled through, man. No panel. Just, you know, this month off was just a suspension and me thinking about how I can be better, and I will be better, and I'm going back on Monday, and I'm happy. I got a friend coming in to stay with me for a bit, so I just reorganized everything. Got the drum set facing this way now, so I can move freely here. Got some more gear out here, man. The reggae music is coming at me like a storm, as it should, man. As it should. So I'm ready. I can do some recording here. This is my practice kit. This is what I spend the most time on, just hammering out beats with the guys. There's some of their axes, Dakota's bass, Joseph's guitar. And this is just where we spend a lot of time, man, working on our music, which is keeping us pretty busy. Here's some minis. I'm trying to sell some minis as I was just like cleaning out some of my old RC stuff. Right when I got the bad news from my job, man, I kind of felt like selling a bunch of stuff and just clearing some stuff out and just kind of out with the old type of thing. So I'm already breaking down this room that I had kind of built. I gotta have some stuff because I might be renting that out here shortly, which is cool. Bringing somebody in is always nice, you know. It's good to have somebody here and some company and everything like that. But this video I'm making right now, this is my last free day. This is my last weekday as a civilian for a while. I'm going back to service, back to the beast, man. So I want to take the day. Some of my other stuff, you know, I just did some organizing and you know, like that. I mean, a lot of shit in here, but I want to take a look at this RTR Nitro Buggy, man. This Losi Nitro Buggy. You can't get these anymore, which is a trip, but you can still get some great RTR Nitro Buggies. I'm gonna go further in depth and just kind of, at first I wanted to make a video about possibly selling this thing. I don't know. I just want to fire it up and just go from there. It's been a long time since I fired up, but this is a great buggy, man. You know, I got a, you know, it came with the pull start dynamite. So that was always kind of gnarly, having to tug on that pull start with the .21, which, you know, should be, oh, you know, here's my dynamite engines and everything like that, you know. It is already back plated up. Hell, I don't know what the status of this thing is, man. Yeah, she's a bit seized there, but I think I had some trouble with that engine, man. Honestly, that might have taken a dirt gulp somehow. I haven't looked at the piston in that for a while. I think I had a problem with that engine, man. So I was able to put this .28 in here, I have some backup gear for it. I got like a replacement piston and sleeve, I think. This beautiful platinum 53 pipe. It was always really good pipe, man. And this is just a great platform. Yeah. So let's just see if I can just fire this up here in the room, you know, just an in-houser. The engine's fine. It's still got compression. I haven't really run that much through it, so I'm just gonna, you know, do a little in-house fire up and just see what we get, man. Let's just have a little fun right now and see if this sucker roars to life. So I just primed it, got some gas in there. I got no receiver battery in there right now. I'm using my TLR start box that came exclusive for these models. Let's just see, man. Let's just see if she sputters, man. All right. So fair enough. Shut it off like that. All right, that sucker fired right up. So that's good. That means I should be able to take it out for a couple quiet nitro runs, man, you know? So I'm just gonna gather some gear and just get this sucker down to the park, man. Let's just see if we can run this thing around a little bit. And then I'm gonna come home and just explain, I would just want to show some of the things you do running nitro. Like that. I actually want to just take this down, you know, to the park and see if I can actually run some quiet nitro with a buggy, you know, with a .21. And, you know, the whole point of running in the park is just not to have to hide because the suckers are too loud. You know, we're loud on the racetrack. That's where we really scream our shit and just get down. But I think nitro can be done in a real controlled setting, meaning you're just taking it easy. As I think about running in a public place like our park down there, the number one safety precaution I have to take is a throttle return spring. So you want to make sure that throttle will snap shut if this sucker somehow decides to misbehave. Also, I'll charge up my receiver battery so that sucker's full. And there's my old Flysky GT3B that I used for this model. So I should just have to bring just a little bit of gear, man. And I'm gonna put on my killer microphone for the GoPro. Has really good audio. And just set up some cones, man. And just have a little bit of fun, man. Alright, so I think that's about it. There's some tires. I mean, I was kind of lightweight debating on making a video about selling this thing, and I mean, whatever. But I just want to run it, man, and just go from there. So if it ends up being that I want to put this thing up, I can just still use this video for that purpose, just to show it running. I'm gonna take these 6-pack Duratraxes. I'll put them on the car. Those will do good in the grass, man. A lot better than these. Yeah, so these Duratrax tires, 6-pack tires. You want to run something like that in grass, man. So, all right, let's get some gear together, man. Down here at beautiful Drake Park, just getting a little check with this bad boy here, man. Hopefully we're getting some audio. And this is my little spot for City Park Quiet Nitro. Hopefully we can do just that. Just some chilled out nitro, man. No big deal. I'm just gonna grab my phone here and help me do some of the cameraing and stuff. Looks like we got a good angle, you guys, man. We're set. Dig it, man. Bend, Oregon, y'all. Beautiful place. Deschutes River. Drake Park. So this is the second Nitro model I brought here. And just take my time here doing my little thing. So we got the Losi 8 Buggy, the Losi 8 RTR Buggy here. The grass tires. I got a couple different bodies. Hopefully I can get some footage running my custom body and the stock body. Both of them are pretty sick, man. I backed the one I painted. It's holding up really well, and the stock body's holding up really well too, man. So both of those are good to go. Maybe we'll start out running the stock body. Okay, get my little starter box set up here. Kind of go like that. Just throw this back in here. Just get this sucker idling, man. We'll start there. It started up at home. Let's just see if this dude just fires right back up. Golly, that's real easy peasy, considering how long it's been since I've ran it. Okay. So now we'll get out our tuning screwdriver. Let's fill it up. Should probably turn on the radio too, man. Just kind of go through the motions of a nitro run. Ooh, she's banking hard to the steering trim, man. Okay, got it zeroed out pretty well, I guess. Should have checked that. Might have to take that servo horn off and zero everything out. But oh, this old Bones brew, man. I'm just gonna see if I can burn through some of this, man. It's really old. So just splash her up there. And yeah. Let's just see if we can fire it back up. Let it do some blips here. Wind's kicking up a little bit. Let's just walk away from the car and see what kind of volume we're at here. Just let it suck on some heat. That's what you want to do with your nitro models. Just let them at least warm up first. This 0.21 or 0.28, sorry, is already a bit louder than the Revo that time. But I mean, it's not too bad. So just kind of let it wake up a little bit, man. This model hasn't ran in years, dude. I just randomly brought it down here just to see if I could get a run out of it. Well, I was thinking about selling it, but you know, we'll see, man. It's kind of rad having multiple nitro buggies. I like the idea of being able to put different engines in them and stuff. So maybe it'll just run a little bit right now. And she's going a little bit. Just run some heat through it. Let it get hot. Want to get it up to a certain temperature before you even start tuning it. It might be hard to accurately tune it when you have to run it quiet. You can't really give it like a full rip. I mean, maybe I can. It's actually good. It's good in this grass because it's building up some heat. Seems to be running okay. I might not do shit to it, dude. I just want it to be able to idle. Okay. Whoa. It's weird it freaking banked hardcore to the right like that. I don't know why it did that, dude. Huh. Okay. Let's see here. What did we get her up to? So yeah, it's not that hot. What did this sucker need, man? I mean, it was running pretty good. Lean it a little, just lean it out a little bit, really. That's all I'm gonna do. Just lean it out just a little bit. Get a body on here, man. We'll put the stalker on. Put on the stock body. And just see if we can get a few rips, man. You know. We still recording? Okay. Let's just take a little pause here. Let's get this sucker back in action, man. Just topped it off. Might be a little loud. So, well, hopefully we can keep it going. She's gonna be a little loud, y'all. But it's running, you know. It's doing its thing, getting around the cones. Get away from that dog. These dogs go freaking nuts, dude. They don't like that shit. Yeah, she's getting it in the grass pretty good, man. Showing the people Nitro, dude. They just trip out on it, man. I don't want to flip it over. Around the tree. Getting it, dude. Super fun. Feels like I'm at a race, dude, honestly. Nice long corner there. Let off. Let off. Let off. Haul ass. Don't flip it. Good braps, man. Good to drive the buggy, dude. A lot different than the Revo. A lot different than the Revo. So much for quiet. I mean, whatever. It's just, we won't be here for very long. Not for very long. Bring her into pit. Just see what we climbed up to there. You know, a little under 200. So, I'm happy with that, man. I feel like I can't spend a whole lot of time here with this buggy. The sucker is loud. Oh, I don't even have clips on. I guess it don't matter because I'm gonna put the other body on now. But, I mean, it's really fun running in the grass, man. It really is. So, and it was running fine. I don't think I'm going to adjust the tune or anything. I'll just be happy if it fires back up and we can just run it just a little more and just have some fun, man. So let's just get this other body on here and give her a few more beans and then we'll bounce, man, and we'll have successfully stomped another sweet little smash and grab. You know, sometimes a smash and grab is pretty fun. I mean, that's actually what it is when you're running freaking Nitro models, man. It is a smash and grab. Suckers are loud, you know, they blow up the spot. So why the hell isn't this body going on? Good. There we go, something like that. Okay. Yep, get on the orange body, man, that I did a really long time ago. Put on the clips this time, dude, and let this sucker eat, dude, you know? Let it eat. I already got to show some people the Nitro, which is cool. I like doing that, man. It's fun. It's, you know, we get to be out here too, man. So, all right. Goes. Fucking rip. Oh, okay. This is what it is, man. Rip it. Handle business. Handle business. Handle business. I got some people watching. Let's rip it for them. Just rip it, dude. Yeah, here we go, you guys. I'm getting a little crowd here, man. They're tripping out on this thing, dude. Do my little practice. Do my little practice. The tune feels okay. She's staying alive, at least, you know. Coming to that kind of hot. Don't flip it over. Back around the trees. This is so fun. I love that people are just watching, dude. She's screaming though. I'm kind of blowing up the spot a little bit. Check the temp. Yeah, we didn't even break 200 on that, man, in the grass and everything. So the tune felt pretty good. It was working pretty hard, but it's probably pretty loud, you know. So, yeah, it was really fun, dude. I like it when people just stop and check it out, dude. I kind of want to blast it a little more, dude. So, I don't know, man. I just might keep this rippage going, brother. Let's get a new... I don't want to get kicked out of here, though, man. I got to be conscious of that. I don't want to get kicked out of here, because that means I can't come back. So I got to... just can't get too greedy, man, you know. But honestly, I won't have a whole lot of time to do these runs. I am going back to work, so this is the end of my little hiatus, man. That really put a lot of shit in check for me, dude. And so these little model cars help me stay out of trouble and think about life, man. How I can keep doing my thing and be happy, man. I think that's a good thing, and I think I deserve to run some nitro, honestly. Been through a lot. Last month was pretty gnarly. Thought I lost it all, but still stayed true to this, man. Let's rip it. Okay. Kind of dies quickly. So back to me, and the glow plug is just kind of not the best. I mean, it stays alive in the grass and stuff. I'm gonna lean out the low end. I didn't check my idle gap. You want to make sure you have a certain idle gap in here. I'm sure I checked it the last time. I mean, it was running pretty good, well enough. I'm sure the idle gap's fine, but it's not something I checked. We can actually check that when we go back. I just want to show the ins and outs of a nitro run. So I gave it just a couple hours. I just leaned out the low end by just a little bit, just to give it a little less gas. Just a little more. I just want it to be able to idle. Okay, we'll just put the cover back on and just let the chips fall where they may, dude. This will be the last rip in here, dude. So, and yeah, man, a little crispy today. It's not super hot. Good weather here in Oregon. In Central Oregon, it doesn't rain a lot. Well, we're approaching summer anyway, but we get just a lot of sunny days here, man. When people think of Oregon, they think like rain and forest and stuff, but this is the beginning of Eastern Oregon, and we're like in the desert, so get a lot of sun and do a lot of stuff outside, man. I'm always advocating for a healthy outdoor lifestyle, baby. Let it rip. She's waking up a little bit. Trip these buggies in the grass, dude. It really gets it though, man. You just gotta, it's the kind of a tire game, I guess. The right tires help. You know, had good luck with the buggies putting on the Badlands and everything. It's like the top end's kind of rich. You can lean it out even more. But I don't think I need to really. Everything feels pretty good, man. Clutch is right. Everything's set up pretty well in this buggy, dude. I mean, with that being said, I don't know. It would just be cool though to get somebody else into Nitro, man. You know, my boys out in Primeville that watch. You know, that's kind of who I was thinking would buy this thing. They have a great city park. We could do a lot of fun city park shit out there. I'd go out there just to run Nitro in the park with them. For sure, absolutely. You know, but for the most part, I'm kind of the only one that really kind of gets into this shit around my area, which is cool. Must have burned up all that gas, brother. These .28s are thirsty little bastards, man. They're a lot of fun though. So maybe with that being said, I should just be thankful for what I was able to just get just now, and we'll just you know, enjoy the rest of the day. I got to do a bunch of stuff at home. So I kind of want to see what I totaled out on temperature wise. Probably not a lot, you know, the runs are short. So I'm sure it was, you know, pretty normal. Let's just give it a little hit right here though, just to see. It's already down to like 140, dude, so it's cool. All right, so we got a good running Nitro buggy there. Really happy about that. The steering's kind of wonk on this, man. It does some weird shit, so when I go home, I'm gonna, if I can remember to do that, is zero everything out and adjust my steering. When I let off, it banks hard to the wrong way, so you obviously can't have that on a racetrack. This RTR buggy, I mean, I wouldn't take this up to an NCT, a regional race, but it's a lot of fun to bash it. It's perfect for that. I mean, this was a pull start RTR. I don't think this thing I'm seeing right here has anything to do with that. Could happen on any car, but this is just a really fun bash rig, dude. I'm like really impressed with it, man. Just a lot of fun. I mean, it makes me just want to pop different engines in there and just have a good time. This SH .28 was cheap and it just did really well. Had a lot of power, dude. Put a .28 in a buggy, you're gonna have fun, dude. It was like the perfect combo, needing a little bit of extra power for this grass. So that is kind of weird though, that sucker shoots shoots left after so I don't know. Yeah, I just had to like do my trim and stuff. But so I'll take the clips off here. Get my clips where they need to be. Take her off, you know, give it a look, man. I'm super stoked, man. When these cars run, it's extremely fulfilling. So you know, it is work doing this stuff with these cars, man. But when you've kind of been into it for a while, it's not too bad, dude. It's really not. When you know it'll run. And what you want to do though, when you're done, well, she's bone dry, dude. You just want to make sure there's no gas left in the system. So I like to just refire it and just, that's it. She's done. There's no more fuel in there, and that's what you want. You just don't want to put them away with gas in them, man. So, man, I think that worked out really well. That was a really fun little run. So, I mean, I can go home and keep jibber-jabbering about Nitro, which I might do, just to kind of, I want to just show some of the tools and some of the things we have to do to keep these cars going, and some of the shit that could happen. Like say during when I'm doing this and something wasn't right, I'm gonna just kind of go over some of the scenarios specifically with the engine. And then what I even might do is just pop the engine out and just show what that might look like. Sometimes you even have to do that while you're running these. So it's getting a little chilly willy out here too, man. So let's take her back to the spot, man. I have the air compressor right by the door, man, always. So, what a fun run, man. The sucker will get loud in a second. Just give it a look over. This thing's clean, man. Real clean. Really clean. Loving every minute of it. Just give a look on the bottom. Just make sure shit's good, man, you know? And it is, man. What a fun run, dude. So fun. Air filter, beautiful. So, shut this sucker off so I can talk, man. Let's take her back to the bench, man. All right. Craig's bench there. Turn down the modern sounds for a second and just get ready to do a little pre-run, post-run inspection, man. I got stuff all over the place, dude. I got cars on deck waiting for City Park Nitro, dude. My Slayer, more trucks. My 10 scale Truggy is waiting for that special new track, that alternate track next to Three Rivers. I think it's Greg's, or Greg's is Three Rivers. Is it the other Greg? Well, we have a smaller track waiting for our 10 scale stuff. That's where this dude will come out to play, man. Unreal, man. Racer Eddie has got it. I think Racer Eddie could actually chomp the park, dude. That'd be perfect. Get this guy back out on road, man. I can run my Scorpions down there. I have to rebuild my Losi 8 Nitro truck, which I really want to do. Some of my other boxes, man. And the RC lab is just looking great, man. Really good, really good. Love my new spot for my toolbox. So we'll take a look at that, dude, and you know, just show some of the things that that pop up as we run nitro, man. The bodies are in great shape still. So you want to have your this little bucket's pretty killer, you know, works out really good to put all my nitro shit in. Bodies are clean. And oh, just super fun, dude. That grass run was so fun, man. Didn't need this out in the field, really. These are good to have up at racing if you're doing a lot of shit, but didn't really need it out there. We had that sweet table to post up on, so that worked out really well. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Real Flight 9. Hopefully that'll go to a enthusiastic RC pilot. I got to get rid of all my plane shit, y'all. That's one thing I know I'm getting rid of is my plane shit, man. But love my cars, man. So let's see here. Radio. This TLR starter box, yeah, it's open on the bottom, man. So I'm sure there's a way I could figure out how to, you know, get the batteries up in there, but just make, oh, and they were on. So bring the starter box back there, everything else can stay there. So the first thing that was curious to me was the steering. That was kind of weird. So what I'd like to do is pop the horn off. I'm going to pop the horn off there, and I'm just going to zero everything out in my remote. It was just strange how that sucker banked to the like it sucked up to the left when I would shut it down in between runs, or just not even shut it down, just when I would let it chill for a second. It of course I can't do the right size since I'm talking and stuff. I just want to zero out my steering and take another look at that, man. Let's throttle that steering. Okay, so that was already pretty loose. Good thing I checked that. That horn was loose, man. Really loose. Where's my blue? Where's my thread blue? Not super blue. Thread locker blue. Is there anything left in there? So I want to make sure I'm recording here. I've been like talking. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Just wanted to make sure. I'll probably chop that out later. We'll check-a-rooney there. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the horn off. Pretty easy there. That was like barely on there, man. Okay, and now I'm gonna turn my radio on and then turn the car on. Okay, let's take our steering back to 0. Okay, everything's zeroed out, and just yeah, just kind of start over with the steering, man. That was just strange when I was just kind of when it was just kind of after runs, it would kind of bank hard to a certain direction, dude. I didn't understand that. So let's see if I can get these wheels completely centered with everything on 0. It's either going to be a little left or a little right, I guess, based on that servo. So, okay, so that should be pretty close. All right, so everything's zeroed out. Let me shut off the car, shut off the radio, turn the car back on, turn the radio back on. I heard something in the servo. Let me see what the trim. Okay, so the trim stayed like that, so everything's zeroed out. So my screw was kind of loose, man, so a little bit of blue Loctite there, medium, just like my salsa, medium please, verde. And then yeah, just get some Loctite back down in there, man. So okay, we got a very nice ProTech 130T steering servo, killer, not cheap. Servos in general, not cheap, dude. So I mean, this car came, you know, with some decent enough stuff, but I was already so avid into all the different shit by that time that I took out the stock servos and the stock engine and just immediately backplated up the engine and just wanted to use a bump box. I didn't want to use the pull start, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. And there's nothing wrong with using a pull start either, you know. I just didn't want to do it for this buggy. If I don't have to use pull starts, I don't want to. So it's still going a little bit to the left there, so I guess I can just at that point just get on the radio. Okay, just to zero center it out almost takes it all the way to the max to the side there. So I'm also going to check my endpoints. Okay, it looks like I have endpoints. The endpoints are set for the servo. It's not overgoing or anything. Okay, so now I'm going to shut it off. Shut off the radio. And then we're going to pop the engine out, man. You have to pop your engines out at any given time in all your nitro shit. I had the right driver for that set aside. Whoa, this feels like it. I think I can get it out with this one, this MIP. You always have to use ball end drivers. You just can't use straight normal drivers because you have to shoot them in at an angle to pop your engines out. So you have to have ball end hand drivers to do that. And then yeah, so you'll do the little screw there, or is it one there? Okay, give me just a second here to get my tools ready for an engine removal. Okay, hopefully that's a good angle here, man. So I just kind of got my little wrench here. Make sure the pipe is loose. So it's got a screw up front there. That pipe loose. This pipe is also not stock. This is a great pipe. 053. Just all the shit you can't get anymore, man. I just feel like I kind of lucked out when I started really getting into this. Like all the shit I have for my nitro stuff, I can't even get anymore. So, okay, that's good. So now, just get these suckers loose. And the Losi models here are metric. So all the screws are like different than my Kyosho stuff. So there's nothing wrong with the engine. I'm just kind of going through my motions of just doing this stuff, man. Even a ready to run nitro model such as this, I mean, any 8 scale platform, pretty easy to work on because they're all kind of race inspired platforms, meaning, you know, you have to always shoot your drivers in to do all kinds of jobs. Everything's like pretty wide open, so working on your 8 scale buggies and truggies is always pretty fun, man, because the platform is, I used to have these little rubber fucking parts. No, they're all sort of. Here we go. All your 8th platforms are, that's the race platform is 8 scale buggies and truggies. So even the ready to run stuff, which tends to be, you know, assembled at the factory and all that type of stuff, should be relatively easy to still work on and do stuff to. Like say you buy a Serpent ready to run Nitro Buggy. You can still like take the engine out. I mean, I know Serpent has a ready to run model. Kyosho does. So the ready to run stuff, I mean, still replicates a kit in lots of ways, man. So this engine should just pop right out, unattach your fuel lines, and everything performed really well. I don't think I have any leaks in the fuel lines. You know, the car was running good. This is just something, you know, as like say it was dusty, you would want to pop the engine out. Like if it's dusty, which it usually is trackside, you know, then the dirt gets attached to like the gas sometimes, and just you always have to take the engines out of the Nitro vehicles. So, you know, excuse, and just give a little look around, man. You know, once the engine's out, and then to really clean them, you pop the electronics out. I'm not going to do that this time, although I am going to take out the battery, because this is a LiPo battery in here, and so you want to put your LiPo batteries back in storage mode. So it's probably pretty close. It wasn't fully charged, but I recently just got rid of a bunch of LiPo batteries that I had around, just cause, man, they require really extra special care and attention. You just don't put them away, man. You gotta know what their status is, dude. So when I get done at Three Rivers, I always, you know, put these suckers in storage mode and just make sure. Those are my main two LiPos now. I'm not going to get another set of LiPos. I just don't want to. Those are really good batteries there, and so if I go to a race, I'm just going to run one electric class and just one set of batteries. And so that's what I usually do. I usually run e-buggy up at a race. So I don't want to run multiple electric classes. It's just it's a lot of work running back and charging, man. I really I'm an avid Nitro fan, so when I pack up all my shit and hit the road, man, it's to do this stuff for sure, absolutely. But we are really fortunate that we have a great track in our area to run at, Three Rivers, where we really get our groove on racing. Super fun. So last time I went, I ran e-truggy, and I think next time I go race, I'm gonna switch to Buggy. I'm just gonna go back and forth. I love running Buggy. And so this is a LiPo battery, so you want to just check its status, man. So this charger's great. Kind of see the much more thing. I lost a channel on this side, so I have two of these, LiPo and then storage, and then so just put that sucker in storage, man. Get that thing doing the right stuff. You never want to put your LiPo batteries away full or empty. You want to have a charger that tells you what their status is for sure. And other than that, man, I mean, this sucker's good to go, dude. The engine popped right out, you know. I could get back on my air compressor and blow that out down there, which I might do, man. So explaining the engine side of things a little bit. Earlier I was talking about throttle gap. I'm not going to take this air filter off because it's really clean, and I just want to leave the boot on this engine. This engine did really well. But so when you have your engines out, you want to check your clutch bearings. And everything's like really good here, man. I don't really want to pop this bell off. Everything's just set. Sometimes you can your clutch shoes can have issues, and they'll be like, say there's something wrong with one of the springs, and there's 3 shoes in here that expand into this bell to get that sucker moving. So I've seen it where sometimes something happens with one of the shoes, and the car won't idle. It'll always want to go because you have an issue in here. So at that point you would have to take your engine out and look at your clutch shoes. It just didn't happen this time, but that's just some of the stuff that you got to deal with when you're running these, man. So yeah, just a really clean setup. This engine was really good. We were able to tune it. It was acting properly. There were no air leaks. And so this is just great gear, man. I was kind of lightweight debating putting this stuff up, but I don't know. I just had a lot of fun with this car, man. And so I don't know. I just don't feel like it's really necessary for me to go out of my way to try to get rid of this, man. I just had a lot of fun with it, dude. So yeah, look at that old SH, man. Old as in like probably 8 years old, you know, something like that. If I go over to my parts wall, oh no, it's not on the wall. It's in my bin of other stuff. I have a piston and sleeve for it. So the starter box works really good, so no issues there. So all in all, man, you know, I can just say this little buggy just turned in some really, really good stuff. I just kind of wanted to show, you know, kind of what you do after you run your nitro cars. And a lot of times, if it's a buggy or a truggy, you can just pop the engine out easily. It's a little more difficult with the monster trucks to be popping the engines in and out. And those ride a little higher too, so they don't, the chassis don't tend to get as dirty as the 1/8 scale buggies and truggies. So man, I'm really happy with that, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call this a wrap, man. You know, again, it was just wanted to highlight my my Losi 8B buggy here, and these suckers just aren't around anymore, man. They are extinct, dude. Yeah, Horizon Hobby Nitro ready to runs, boy. You won't see too many of those boxes, dude. Once Horizon took over Losi, man, they got out of the nitro business real quick. Like, I feel like this stuff was up for just a few years, if that. So I just wanted to scoop one and just kind of see what it was about, and just compare it to my other Kyosho stuff. So, but I thought it handled really well in the park, man. You know, really well. It cornered well, it braked well. I could take it on, you know, on a track. I just think parts availability might be a little more of a search at this time for this Losi stuff. So I just don't have as many parts, but just running into the grass is really fun, man. Really enjoyable. And just practicing tuning, man. You know, if I had more time, I would have stayed there. I probably would have leaned out the top a little bit more to see if we could get a little bit, you know, more on the top end. But then again, that would have been like kind of breaking my volume rules. So I'm excited to see what this video looks like, man. So I'll just go ahead and, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm gonna work on a lot of stuff, you know, and maybe get the truggy, the nitro truck back in the park, and yeah, I ran the buggy. I'd like to run the Slayer, so I can just keep going on and on talking about this RC stuff, dude. So why don't I just go ahead and get another video out to my awesome RC people, and we just keep living the life. My name's Craig, High Desert Agro, RC, cars, bikes, music, the life, man. Thanks, you guys. Peace.